Last Tuesday, I got a call from a guy named Rick. Panic in his voice. His 2016 Silverado just died on the highway, towed to the dealer. They quoted him $8,200 for a new engine. What happened? I asked. I don't know. I just changed the oil last month. I had him send me photos of the oil cap. Sludge everywhere. I knew immediately. He'd been using conventional oil in an FM engine for 90,000 miles. That single choice destroyed his truck. And I've been rebuilding Silverado engines since 2009. I've seen the same 12 mistakes kill thousands of trucks. Some cost $50 to prevent. Others wreck engines worth more than the repair bill. Here's what's killing Silverados. And here's how to stop it. Mistake 1. Running conventional oil in FM engines. Rick's not alone. 3 Silverados came in last month with collapsed FM lifters. All 3 owners thought conventional oil was good enough. It's not. 5.3L or 6.2L. The Active Fuel Management runs a system that deactivates cylinders under light load. Those lifters move in and out hundreds of times per minute. They need oil that maintains viscosity under extreme pressure. Conventional oil shears apart. The additives break down. The lifters starve. They collapse. The cam lobes score. The engine dies. Customer brought in a 2014 Silverado 5.3L, 87,000 miles. Ticking, turned into a miss. 4 lifters collapsed. 2 cam lobes destroyed. He saved maybe $400 over 5 years using cheap oil. The repair cost $7,800. Acdelco Dexos 1 Gen 2 full synthetic every 5,000 miles. No exceptions. If you tow, 3,500 miles. The oil monitor lies on FM engines. It's calibrated for perfect conditions that don't exist in the real world. Mistake 2. Ignoring the FM lifter tick. Here's the sound that separates a $400 repair from an $8,000 disaster. Tick, tick, tick at idle. Cold start. Goes away when warm. Most owners ignore it. That's just the Chevy tick. They all do that. Wrong. That tick is a lifter losing oil pressure. It's tapping against the cam lobe. Every tap is metal on metal contact. The lobe flattens. The lifter wears. Eventually, it collapses completely. Woman brought in a 2017 Silverado. 96,000 miles. It's been ticking for 6 months, but I figured it was normal. 4 lifters gone. Camshaft needed replacement. Total, $6,400. If she'd come in when the tick started, I'd have replaced the FM oil pressure relief valve. $380 installed. She saved 6 months of thinking about it. It cost her $6,000. Hear a tick? Get it checked immediately. Most early FM problems are valve-related, not lifter-related. Catch it early. Save the engine. Mistake 3. Trusting lifetime transmission fluid. GM's engineering team put lifetime fluid in the owner's manual. Their legal team knows exactly how long that lifetime is. Hint: it's not yours. The 6-speed and 8-speed transmissions in Silverados generate heat and metal debris every single shift. After 60,000 miles, the fluid's friction modifiers are gone. The clutch packs slip. The shifts get harsh. The transmission overheats. I dropped a pan last week on a 2019 Silverado 8-speed, 118,000 miles. Owner followed the manual. Never serviced it once. Fluid was black. Magnet looked like a chia pet made of metal shavings. 3 clutch packs were toast. Rebuild, $4,200. A fluid service at 50,000 miles costs $280. At 100,000 miles, another $280. Total preventive cost, $560. He saved $560 and spent $4,200. Change it every 50,000 miles. Drop the pan. Don't flush. You need to see what's coming off that magnet. If it looks like glitter, you're already late. Mistake 4. Mixing Dex Cool with green coolant. This one doesn't fail loudly. It fails slowly, silently, expensively. Customer stops at a gas station. Coolant's low. Grabs a jug of universal green because it's $3 cheaper than Dex Cool. Chemistry happens. Orange plus green creates a reaction. The mixture forms a gel that looks like rust. That gel circulates through your entire cooling system. It settles in the heater core, clogs the radiator, coats the water pump impeller. 6 months later, the heater stops working. Temperature spikes on the highway. Head gasket blows from overheating. Saw this exact scenario last winter. 2018 Silverado 6.2L. Customer thought he was being smart, topping off with compatible coolant. Heater core replacement, $850. New radiator, $420. Water pump, $380. Head gasket labor, $1,600. Total damage from a $3 bottle of wrong coolant, $3,250. Acdelco Dex Cool only. If you can't find it, drive to another store. Don't mix. Don't substitute. Don't get creative. Mistake 5. Delaying the differential service. Nobody thinks about differentials until they fail. And when they fail, it's catastrophic. Your Silverado's front and rear differentials are full of gear oil that's under constant pressure and heat. It breaks down. The additives wear out. The gears run dry. You'll hear clunking on turns. Vibration at highway speed. Then one day, it locks up. Completely. Customer named Jason. 2015 Silverado Z71. Meticulously maintained. Oil changes every 4,000 miles like clockwork. Never touched the differentials. At 142,000 miles, the front diff started grinding during turns. By the time he brought it in, the ring and pinion were destroyed. Bearings shot. Case cracked. Rebuild, $3,100. I asked when he last changed the diff fluid. You're supposed to change that? Rear differential, every 50,000 miles. Front differential, every 50,000 miles. Transfer case, every 40,000 miles. If you tow, cut those intervals in half. Service costs $300 total for all three. Rebuild costs $3,000 per diff. Mistake 6. Using the wrong oil filter. I pulled an oil filter off a 2020 Silverado last month. Customer bought it at a discount auto parts store. Paid $4. I cut it open. The filter media was collapsed. The bypass valve was stuck open. The anti-drainback valve was missing. The engine had been running unfiltered oil for 5,000 miles. Bearing surfaces showed scoring. Oil passages had debris. The whole top end was on borrowed time. Customer saved $8 on a filter. I'm betting he'll spend $6,000 on an engine within a year. Acdelco PF63E for most 5.3L engines. PF48E for 6.2L. They're $10, $12. That's $2 more than the cheap one. Your engine doesn't care about your budget. It cares about filtration. Give it what it needs. Mistake 7. Shifting from reverse to drive while rolling. This habit destroys more transmissions than towing ever will. Every morning. Backing out of the driveway. Still rolling backward. Slam it into drive. The transmission has to stop 5,000 pounds of momentum instantly. The clutch packs absorb that shock every single time. Customer named Derek, 2016 Silverado, 104,000 miles. Transmission started slipping on the 2-3 shift. I dropped the pan. Clutch material everywhere. Friction surfaces burned. Solenoid screens clogged. Do you shift while rolling? I asked. He nodded. Every day for 4 years. Rebuild. $600. For a habit that takes 1 second to fix. Stop. Count to 1. Then shift. That pause saves clutch packs. Clutch packs save transmissions. Transmissions save you $4,000. Mistake 8. Ignoring battery health. Modern Silverados have 60+ computer modules. Everyone needs clean, stable voltage. A weak battery doesn't just cause hard starts. It causes ghost problems. Random misfires. Erratic shifts. Warning lights with no codes. Sensors that test fine but act crazy. Customer came in last year. 2019 Silverado. Misfiring on cylinder 3. He'd already replaced plugs, coils, and injectors. $750 in parts. Still misfiring. I tested the battery. 11.4 volts. Tested the ground strap. Resistance everywhere. Replaced the battery. Cleaned the ground. Torqued it down. Misfire disappeared immediately. Battery was $165. Ground cleaning was free. He'd spent $750 chasing a $165 problem. Test your battery every oil change. 12.6 volts fully charged. Alternator at idle, 13.8, 14.4 volts. Clean terminals. Dielectric grease, replace every 4 years. Don't wait for failure. Mistake 9. Running E85 without a flex fuel system. Saw this one last month. Customer filled up with E85 because it was 40 cents cheaper. In Silverado 5.3L isn't flex fuel. E85 is 85% ethanol. It's corrosive. It eats rubber. It destroys fuel system components not designed for it. 2 weeks later, rough idle. Hesitation. Check engine light. Fuel injectors clogged. Fuel pump damaged. O-rings in the fuel system degraded. Fuel pressure regulator failed. Total repair, $1,850. He saved maybe $15 on that tank of gas. Check your door jamb. If it doesn't say flex fuel, don't put E85 in it, ever. Mistake 10. Over-torquing the oil drain plug. GM uses aluminum oil pans. They're light. They dissipate heat beautifully. They strip if you breathe on them wrong. Every week, someone comes in with stripped drain plug threads. One extra grunt with the wrench. Threads pull out. Now you need a new pan. Customer last month, 2021 Silverado 6.2L. Changed his own oil, tightened it good, too good, cracked the pan, tried to stop the leak by tightening more, made it worse. New pan, $580, labor, $420, for 1 second of overconfidence. Torque spec, 18 foot-pounds. That's it. Buy a $25 torque wrench. Start the plug by hand. If it binds, stop. One mistake ruins a $600. Mistake 11. Neglecting the throttle body on direct injection engines. Your Silverado's direct injection system sprays fuel directly into the cylinders. Bypasses the intake valves completely. Nothing washes them clean. Carbon builds up. Airflow drops. Idle gets rough. Power disappears. But there's another problem nobody talks about. The throttle body. It gets coated with oil vapor from the PCV system. The throttle plate sticks. The idle air control gets gummed up. The truck struggles to maintain idle. Customer brought in a 2017 Silverado. 78,000 miles. Stalling at stoplights. Rough idle. Hesitation. Dealer quoted $850 for a new throttle body. I cleaned it. $45 in labor. 15 minutes. Idle went smooth immediately. Clean your throttle body every 30,000 miles. Carquet throttle body cleaner. Spray wipe done. Cleaning costs $45. Replacement costs $850. Mistake 12. Believing you can skip the PCV valve. Last one. Smallest part on this list. Biggest consequences. The PCV valve is a $22 part buried under your intake manifold. When it fails, it doesn't throw a code. It doesn't turn on a light. It just quietly destroys your engine. When it sticks open, it sucks oil mist into your intake, coats your valves, fouls your MAF sensor, clogs your turbo if you have one. When it sticks closed, crankcase pressure blows out every seal on your engine. Valve covers, rear main, front crank seal. Customer came in burning a quart of oil every 1,200 miles. 2016 Silverado 5.3L, thought he needed piston rings, mentally preparing for a $5,500 rebuild. PCV valve was stuck wide open. Replaced it. $22 part. 20 minutes. Oil consumption went to zero. He offered to buy me lunch for a month. I told him to just change his PCV valve every 60,000 miles.